Do, 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 do. 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 Right, how loud is this? Testing, testing. That's actually quite loud. Turn that down a slight amount. Is that any better? That sounds a lot better. Right. Stormblood. There's going to be a queue, I'm sure. But I don't mind. Unable. No. 126 players in the queue. That's fine. Gives me a chance to pour myself a drink. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, this is the problem with being on a legacy world. There's going to be a lot of people queuing. 45. Connection excellent. The real question is going to be, how does the actual stream hold up? I need to fiddle with some settings as we go. Yes, I'm still here. Square Enix have sent me an email telling me that it's my last chance to pre-order. I'm kind of, well, I won't say playing, but I'm in game. Servers live, early access has kinda begun. Still 45 people in the queue. Bum, 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 bum. Never mind. 45, 45, 45. I don't know whether this times out or not. Still 45. I should probably put this on whilst I was setting up the stream rather than doing it afterwards. Benefits of hindsight. I should know better, really. It's not my first MMO lunch. Ooh, 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 ooh. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I logged out on Machinist, which is totally not the class that I'm going to be playing, so let's change that. Blood gauge. When glowing, this symbol indicates the defensive stance even. Grit is in effect. Grit reduces damage taken while increasing enmity and reduces... No, yes, we know this. That is entirely in the wrong place. I've got a ton of skills. Goodbye, Scourge. I shall miss you. I shall also miss Shadow Skin. Bye. I'm particularly miss Provoke. Definitely won't miss Bloodbear. Won't miss Delirium. Or Foresight. Right, I need the new roll things. Roll actions. You have learned roll actions. Yes, I've learned all the roll actions, in fact. Yada yada yada. Right, so we're going to want... Move all. Okie dokie. So, we're going to want Rampart. Which replaces Shadow Skin. We're going to want Low Blow, because that replaces Low Blow. We're probably going to want Provoke. Though actually, for levelling up, we're probably not. I'm going to take Convalescence instead. That actually is Convalescence there. Let's get rid of that. Might as well take the crappier version of Reprisal. Silence. Don't really need an AoE. That's Dark. That's the new version of Dark Dance. It's only 60 seconds, so let's take that for a minute. Right. So that's still the same. That's still the same. I've got an actual spare button I can use there now. These we'll sort out later. I suppose I can put these actually on my bar now. Well, this is gone. Even dead. Well, passenger can go there. Go over there. Blood weapon can go here. The trick is to make it seem vaguely familiar. screwing stuff up. Right, that job gauge needs moving. Not having you up there. By the way. I suppose there, maybe. It's not very useful actually this long. No, that's not going to work. Go there. For the minute. Right. Now, I want to change that thing in the enemy list. It's not that one, it's the character config. And it's... UI settings, HUD, that was it. Oh, it's already on. Oh, that's easy enough then. Right. Welcome to Stormblood. We need to go to Mordona, of course we do. Meet my chocobo. Right. Alpha node. $167,400 XP. Don't mind if I do.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
By trying to kill us all.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
That's because you're infuriating. Do do do.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
Oh, good.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
Man, the voice acting hasn't improved much, has it?
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
It's about time.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Surprise!
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
You think?
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
Yeah, that'd be a bit hypocritical of them.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
That's
Not
what
without
we're
the
here
consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lys. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
So we need to go and broker an alliance.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Yep.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lys's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Yes. This is obvious.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
Yes.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Oh, shocking.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
I like the fact that they acknowledge that we never talk. Oh, it's so don't know.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
Yes.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
True that.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
I still don't know what Kryl actually does.
I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
I think we know who that's going to be.
I trust you have no objections.
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking
They
Sands,
changed Viange's
and
voice
there
actor
keep
again.
watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
Okay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
You've forgotten Tattoo. Poor Tattoo. Never gets any action. Well. Oh. New quest acceptance music. Diddy diddy diddy. Yes, she was the Mikote. Let's turn this off for the minute.
Ready, my friend?
Always. Nod. Nod. Smile. Nod.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
How exactly are you going to do so? Random idle chatter. Hello, guys. Been a while.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Gyr Abania?
Yup.
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamigan Resistance as soon as possible.
'Cause they don't want to do it themselves.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good.
'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
Dual storylines, it'll be
You
fine.
have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
That I am up to no good.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
That's very true.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
With his funny clogs.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Indeed.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. That all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate together. Just you wait.
No, never say that. Never say that. You've jinxed the whole
I
thing
should
now.
like that very much. Fare you well.
That means at least one of you guys is going to die. Bye. Right. Off we go then. Yes. Let's rock and stroll. Do we get a fancy cutscene? Oh, of course. It's time for a new outfit. Yes. Close changing sound effects. Da 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 da. Thank God she's out of those other clothes. Punch, kick. It's all in the mind. Something's a little bit off about the face. Same trousers though. Light and loose. And a tad revealing. Mind you, it's not like the old one wasn't. No, don't do that. Weird shadow effects. I wonder if there's a setting I've missed. Right, back into Dix. Right, where were we? Black Shroud. Hawthorn Hut. Ooh, new map. Come now, my trusty steed. Where am I going? Because we can get XP from it. So we may as well. Oh, I'm so disappointed they didn't keep the shadow skin animation. So much better than vampires. Right. Alfino. I guess. The fringes. Ooh. Ping, ping. Ping, ping.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us.
I'm so light.
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two.
That looks more like a canyon.
Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning.
So is Lise going to be our narrator all
But
the way
one
through
that
this,
could only
like
be bought with
what's his
flames
face of House Four
and
Toms
blood.
was for Heaven's Ward? What is that? Stormblood. Fancy. Nice. We're in a new land. Sweet. What's he got to sell? 255 gear. Red Mage. Comparison. More importantly, Fashion Souls. Oh, it looks like that. That's rubbish. But considering how pants my gear is, yeah. See, that's actually realistically an upgrade. I should buy it. Does the yeah. I'll do that for all of them. That's ugly. I actually do need some new boots. Yeah. And I need a new 69. Yeah, that's not great for that as well. Right. Doesn't look quite as good, but whatever. So for marshals, it's probably a good idea if we attune to the Aetheryte before we go anywhere. The barn! Oh, thee of the one arm. Howdy doodly. Sloppy! That escalated quickly. What is this map? That's rubbish. Isn't that the hinterlands? Recap of 3.6? 3.5? I've forgotten. Oh, hi Sid. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, I think that has the same idea. Hooray! Mysteries! You know what they say about people that make assumptions. Yes, let's go kill some stuff. Yeah, that's a teeny tiny fraction of what I need. There's a lot of people bitching in chat. I have deliberately covered chat for... No, I do not wish to hire a chocobo. I'm gonna go do this fate over here though. Ooh, slow. Lâché! Oh man, not having Scourge is going to really annoy me. I thought that said bag end for a second. Oop. Ants. We're gonna get attacks. Huh? Hey, I recognise that from the 1.0 cutscene. One of their dumb little airships. Yeah. I'm actually going to move this even further. Don't actually know where to put that, where it's going to be of. I'll just stick it down there for the minute. Stuck on a rock. Oh, this couldn't possibly be a recipe for disaster. Nope. I wasn't, but... It's an Imperial bastion of some kind. What a dumb name. I recognise you things. You were in FF11. Delicious crits. Yeah, the XP for killing individual mobs is rubbish. Oh no! No, 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 no. FF11 flashbacks. I hated those spiders. So much. They always did. Reading Dark Arts a little bit better now. new enemy. They've got a new glow. I spy fates. Ugh. Huh. What on earth was that? I assume this is actually an escort. I don't think this fight's bugged, but the enemies are spawning so fast. The guy's not able to resume his pattern. Yeah, this ain't going anywhere. Yeah, this fight's not going anywhere. There's a lot of people shouting. Huh. This road is blocked. Climbing. Huh. That they shouldn't attack us on sight. You'd think we'd never done anything diplomatic before. Glamour noise. should we just carry on forwards? Which is why I'm going to do nothing of the sort. And go exploring instead. Oh no! Gotta love puggles. Puggles? Pugils? Who knows? Vapor. Let's go through that. Oh, you can't actually get off there. No, not screwdriver. Flashbacks. PTSD. So it looks like this zone is split into two halves. Just checking. Yeah, I get you. Nice. What is that? Other than weird mantis stuff. Antlions. I'm thinking this is going to open up at some point in the story. Skimmer. Man, this really is Valcombe Dunes. It's got fish, it's got damselflies. I'm below the recommended level for this fight. 53k. I got 52k for the one that we failed. Running and running and running. Dimwalled. Oh, this is the cool place with the fog stuff from the screenshots. This place looks awesome. I don't even vaguely care that I've no reason to be here. Yeah, you bugger off. Nobody in here. Again, I suspect things might be vaguely instanced, so that anything here won't show up yet. Needs to have story things flagged or whatever. Or maybe it's just a really spoopy zone. Ooh, speaking of spoopy, the comet's tail. Goosefish. Things on fire. I assume that's going to have some relevance in a bit. People in chat are shouting about pineapple on pizza. I have no problem whatsoever with pineapple on pizza. They're also talking about Brexit. This looks like it's closed. Is it going to open up for us as we get close, or... No, it is not. Yeah, so we're going to have to get around there some other way. Maybe a bit like the Sea of Clouds in Heaven's Ward. I'm really not bothered about. Those waterfalls are really pretty. Right, let's go sort out this main story quest. Can't stream for too long today because I've been up for 30 plus hours and I'm kind of tired. But yeah, I think whilst the servers are settling down, I'm actually probably going to go and unlock Red Mage and Samurai. And then have a play. Because they're brand new. And I like new shiny things. Best thing though is everything's new. Including the need to move my XP bar. Explore up here. It's nice that they're just people. People in zones. People out and about doing things. Even if it is just exploring. Ooh, ooh. Hello, mobile. What's this over here? You're going to press tab to open the map. Schism. Yeah, that is. Ooh. Boots. Nothing in here currently. Probably use request. Remember to take screenshots, guys. One person reminding us to take screenshots. One person asking about salmon. Actually, salmon sounds like a brilliant idea. I'm starving as well. What time is it? R5. R5. What are we actually at? British summertime? Right, that's that section of the map unlocked. Ooh, that's a pretty... Not the best textures in the world, not the best looking game, but it invariably finds some ways of making you go, ooh, that's pretty. Which is great. Ooh, there's a phrase over here. Somebody's just died in. These things can cast stone. That's a weird choice. It feels kind of weird without Scourge. I was so used to having to put that dot on everything. Oh god, that's so cool. Well, it's cool is maybe not the right word. It's so useful being able to see the cast bars. In fact, I might actually have to move that somewhere where I can see it even better. I'll just pop that. I'm not sure if they'll respawn. Oops. Come over here. Yay! Defeat. Does this guy start another one? No. Right, what's it? I suspect I can't unlock this section of the map at all. In fact, screw it. Let's progress a little bit. Actually, I do find it quite interesting that they're moving us through this first zone very quickly. Because in Heavensward we spent ages in the first zone. Ooh. Still got that typical
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow.
Valga.
Ralga's Reach. A holy place and a fitting home for the Resistance. For the brave and the true. The loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo.
I assume this is going to be our hub for the brave and the bold.
They were waiting for us there. Men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost. For what could be ours again.
Identical NPCs. There's some guys and a girl. Hi. Alright, what are these guys' names? Mefrid. Naga we've already met. Conrad. Chunk. Yeah, let's not do it out in the open. Right, the very fact that there is... Oh, this is definitely a city. We've got the company chest down here. Got some script changes. Ooh, summoning bell. That's something I can do. Send off some of my... I assume these guys can now just get XP. Maybe. Who knows? Splendor's vendor. Must be known to the house first. I spy a mini aetherite shard. The Viera. Not the Viera, obviously. There's something else. Ooh, swimming! Swimming! Loop. I like the weight of that. That's quite good. Can you imagine it? No, there's only two. What was I doing? What's the maps? I really don't have many maps. Right. Temple of the Fist. Oh, there's a dungeon in here. Oh, that's handy. Tells you when you're unattuned. Independent merchants. Do something. Ah, the same stuff as before. That will be really good though for gearing up alts. Material provisioner. We sell stuff, okay. Chocobo keep. Nope. Kind of tuned to this. Bloodstorm. Actually, no, whatever, it's only money. I was going to say I might set my home point here, but
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalymo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolger it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
I do quite like this auto-advance feature.
To see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Yep. But we shan't voice the details in a cutscene.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones.
Yep.
My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Camp. Take all the time you require.
This isn't going to go well. It shouldn't go well. It's a shit offer. This guy has got much better gear than me. Why do people insist on sitting on tables? Ooh! Ah, of course! The HQ gear is the upgrades. I never even thought that we were going to get upgraded gear. Never passed my mind. Sweet. Doesn't mean I need some more glamour prisms though. Surfeit. Oh, it works on these cutscenes as well. Yes, let's. Who, us? Yeah, maybe. I can actually read these things faster. Ooh, tour time. You didn't wait for an answer. Oh, well, yeah, I don't talk. Mind you, I don't mind a tour quest. He's level 62 already. Mind you, some people have been playing this since 9 AM. Some people that don't have to work. Let's get rid of dark side for a minute. It's mostly, I was going to say, it's mostly Makoto and Rodin, isn't it? Ananta. Okay, so that's what happens to that. Oh. That's typical, she's going to be up there, isn't it? And right above here should be where the Square Enix logo is. It'd be kind of awesome actually if they had put it in from the trailer. I'm easily amused. Guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. I think I read about this in the encyclopedia, which I still haven't finished reading because it's huge. A storm of bloods. Wonder where they got that idea from. Hell's open, heaven's weak, for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Subtle foreshadowing is not subtle. Oh, I think it might be. You've just been patched. Self-referential, self-aware. Off to the infirmary. Great. They've got really silly hats. The barber. I always do this. I go around and do all of the bits and pieces, and then we get a tour quest to do the same thing. Again, you'd think I'd know by now, but no. This one's an older design. It looks very similar to the one in Idleshire. I did that, didn't I? Yeah, I ain't going back there in a while. Why don't we? HQ. Oh, that's quite cool. I like that particular skin. Alice, you annoy me, but I hear you're now a red mage, so maybe you won't annoy me quite so much. Our friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man. Why, yes. Yup. That's generally what happens in the military occupation. Good. What's the way to speed this up anymore? Shift and tab. Oh! Oh, that's cool. So it's actually got a little UI element. That's very nifty. Right, I can only assume that this is going to go terribly. At least I hope it goes terribly. It should do.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
I assume the
I,
voice
Conrad
actor
Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
So I assume the auto advance just works
Those
on the end of the
caveats
spoken lines.
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance.
We've got to go and do
But the
some
resistance
graft.
is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach.
We need to go to the other places.
Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who
need to
cast
go
their
and
lot
recruit
with the
him.
Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Story of my
Oh,
life.
we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Yup.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Yes.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
That leaves us doing some graft.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
Always.
I had something else in mind for you lot. Monargo and Mefred will tell you more.
I do like it when they refer to the characters by name in cutscenes. It means we know how to
Understood.
pronounce them.
We won't let you down.
I'll probably let you down. It's what I do. the healer gear for the moment, because they are always the first two. Ooh, your ether compass may now be used to locate ether currents in new regions. If you, I am reasonably certain I have not misplaced my more of inventory space. Let's drag that to the bar. We shall be using that quite frequently, I imagine. Yeah, so this is a reskin of gear that we've already got, but it's a good chunk. Good chunk better than what I'm wearing. Which makes me kind of sad. I spent money on materia. Never mind. It was quite really. But you're a pseudo-hot cat woman, so we'll let you off. It's alright, Embargo, Monago, whatever your name is. Thank you. Now to business. Yep. I can read a little bit faster than that. Distracting undue attention. Yep. That's maybe one. Honestly, dude, I cannot. I feel like I should. You're gonna give me the choice. I really don't remember this guy. Quarry mill. Still nothing. I remember nothing. Alagarnal? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Ah, that's where she comes from. That'd be quite cool then. Seeing Lisa's home, I almost said home planet then, hometown. Right, there's a questy thing over here. What does this do? Is that one of the unlock quests? Ironheart. Is he the guy that does the dungeons? Oh no, this is the sightseeing log guy. This will open up our Stormblood sightseeing log. Using your wits. Ha! Ha. Wits. Oh, right. As much as I really do want to carry on, I am exhausted, so I'm going to go and get some sleep and then wake up at some silly time and play all through the night because it's a new Final Fantasy XIV expansion and hell yes. Also, God, I've been online for an hour and a half. So, let's return. To the title screen. Alright, I'll be back later for more terrible commentary, story spoilers, potentially, and exploration, mostly. Doodle bips.